put me in a helicopter, I'm rotating you into the ground.
The fuck?
Or just rolling while I'm aiming down the barrel of the RPG and someone shoots me in the head. Oh. As a Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 veteran, I heard that Battlefield 6 was a return to form. So I had to see what all the fuss is about for myself, and let me tell you, I wasn't disappointed. So after enough people nagged me about Battlefield 6 being really good and the online sentiment around the game being really good,
Holy Jesus. What is that?
I dropped $100 Australian and dived right in. But that wasn't before I was met with conflict. Not the conflict you're thinking of on the battlefield. No, technical conflict. As disturbing as this was for my non-technical monkey brain, I persevered in hopes of one day being able to join my brethren on the battlefield. But it wasn't first without many feats of strength and adventure. So I'm not very computer savvy when it comes to this sort of stuff. So essentially, I did a whole bunch of steps that I probably didn't need to do. All I really needed to do was look in my BIOS and find the secure boost option and enable it. But instead I went through the hassle of thinking I needed to update my BIOS, which involved me driving to Officeworks, grabbing a spare USB, a clean blank USB. Really all I needed to do was go and find the secure boost option in the BIOS, which was right in front of me the whole time. But I digress. So the BIOS is updating, guys. What can I say? I didn't realize it was going to be this much of a challenge to play a new video game in 2025. Guess I'm just a boomer and I've been playing World of Warcraft my whole life, so I don't really need to update anything. Now that we have an unnecessarily fresh, clean, updated BIOS, we can jump into video gaming. So my first impressions of the game is, well, it's pretty good. It's very, very satisfying. The gunplay is extremely satisfying. Shooting people with weapons, you know, just the feedback you get from it, it is very, very satisfying. The movement is quite enjoyable. It's definitely has that Battlefield, you know, esque feel to it. It's not Call of Duty. It's more slower pace, methodical, but it still has snappiness and like Call of Duty-esque vibes to it, which I really like. The main menus were quite jarring. The whole setup, like, it just seems completely convoluted and not very intuitive. Is this training grounds as well? Am I versing like AI? For example, why is training grounds in the training tab right next to, also combined with other things in the training tab like battle royales, where you get matched in with other people? Is this training as well? It doesn't really do a very good job of telling you that this is training. After you play for a while, you realize that, oh, they're actually bots, but they'll have real gamers like gamer tags, so you'd think it's just another player. And you're like, oh, wait, I'm going straight in? Wait, I haven't even set up my keybinds or anything like that. I thought this was like a training area where I can like shoot my gun and see what it feels like, but nah, you get thrown straight into it, which is good, I suppose. It helps you learn quickly, but I'd rather just set all my graphics up so that I can actually have a clean slate, which I went and did. I highly recommend going and just watching a YouTube video. Like, there's heaps of people have made YouTube videos about best graphics settings for Battlefield to get the most FPS. I managed to go from like about 60 FPS up to about 130 just by adjusting all my graphics setting, which is sick. And the visual clarity is a lot better as well, because you just get rid of all that motion blur and just visual clutter that's all over the place. The overall pace of the game does feel pretty good, especially rush Rush was so nostalgic for me because I played Battlefield 3 back in the day. Absolutely smashed Battlefield 3. That was one of my most played games on Xbox 360 back in high school. I played Battlefield 4 as well, extensively. Have a lot of hours on both console and PC, mostly PC. But the Rush experience, it's still there. It's still Rush. It still has those same epic moments that you can get. I didn't manage to capture any in the short time that I played, but there were a fair few awesome Battlefield moments that I managed to capture. The progression system is interesting. There's a lot that the game doesn't tell you, but basically you have to do challenges. There's a challenge tab, unlock certain weapons and gain XP. You can only unlock certain weapons by gaining more experience. Like, I've only managed to unlock 2 or 3 weapons for each section of weaponry, but man, the guns do feel very satisfying to use, so that's a big bonus. The movement's really cool. I love that you can just slide. It really reminds me of Destiny 2 because I played an absolute crap ton of Destiny 2, and I key bounded my slide in Battlefield to the exact same key bind as Destiny 2, and man, it almost feels the same. You can slide, shoot, and just by resting my palm on my control, because that's how I slide in Destiny 2. I just hit control with my palm, and the movement feels good. It feels modern. It feels modern, consistent, sort of realistic at the same time. You can't constantly slide because you lose momentum. Being able to just dive prone and backwards and shoot people is cool. I didn't really utilize it very much. Mostly just utilize slide jumping because there is a massive disadvantage of moving while shooting in this game. If you move and shoot, the bloom of your bullets will just go like crazy. They will just blurt out like any direction. So it's highly incentivized to stand still and shoot. So a lot of just moving around, and then you want to stop still and just stand still and shoot people because you'll be way more accurate. I haven't played all the maps, but from what I gathered from the few maps that I did play, it's really cool. They're okay, like they're maps. Nothing spectacular, nothing crazy. What is spectacular is the destruction. Just being able to decimate a building with an RPG it's something else. Quite immersive indeed. Something about just running in and just taking shots at people across a map and just getting those little hit marker registrations. Being on a conquest map where you're just one person on a zone, there's no one around. You're just in this massive open area, taking cover, capping a zone, and then sneakily running off. That's Battlefield vibe to me. I love that sort of. Then also being able to just go into a hectic, freaking insane, crazy battle where everybody's running around like headless chicken. You're just hip firing at people left, right, and center, and just people are dive bombing in, throwing grenades, and it's chaos. And then you can just retreat back to a more tactical sort of calm, offensive or defensive. That's Battlefield to me. There's a diverse range of fighting that you can experience. And then don't even get me started on the vehicles, because even in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, I'm dog shit. Except tanks, I can drive a tank. That's it. Put me in a helicopter, I'm going straight into a mountain. Put me in a helicopter, I'm rotating you into the ground. Put me in a jet, I'm going straight into a mountain. I can't control that shit. I just can't. And I don't want to learn. I'd rather just be boots on the ground. That's enough for me. That's satisfying for me. Take a little pot shots in the rocket launcher, just get shot, destroyed while I'm trying to do it. Or just drooling while I'm aiming down the barrel of the RPG and someone shoots me in the head. Oh, story of my life. So there it is, guys, my belated Battlefield 6 review. I definitely enjoyed it more than some of the previous Battlefields in the short time that I have played it. It's definitely a fun game. It's a hell of a lot of fun to play with mates.
I need ammo. You boys?
Yeah, where you at?
Right.
Aren't you?
Yeah, lad.
Oh, no, I'm fucking engineer.
Oh, no. Yeah, I weld you up.
Yeah, I'll weld you up, bro. Water, it's definitely worth jumping in if you enjoy fast-paced PvP combat, vehicles, infantry, awesome gunplay, gun unlocks, progression systems, large diverse variety of battles and war, all-out warfare, from close quarters to big open maps to different game modes, like all sorts of different crazy unique game modes. Yeah, it is a ton of fun. Even custom servers. I literally joined a custom server where it was like 50 people trying to run vertical up this highway that had been like positioned so it was just like an incline, like a mountain, and everybody at the top was just throwing tanks and helicopters down, and you had to like dodge them as you were like trying to run up. It's crazy. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.